Today I declined a flight. Even writing that feels strange. For almost 40 years, I rarely declined flights. At 67, I visited 99 countries. I used to say that with quiet pride, not loudly, not like those people who collect countries as if they were trophies. Still, with pride, 99 countries felt like evidence that I had seen the world. My apartment still reflects that version of me. A mask from Kenya, a bowl from Portugal, a print from Kyoto. People used to say, "You've seen the world." I like that sentence. I no longer do. Yeah, no, listen. The discomfort began in Barcelona. Graffiti. 3 words. Tourists go home. I had seen similar slogans before. Usually I dismissed them. But this time, a woman nearby was dragging groceries up narrow stairs. She looked exhausted. Not angry, just tired. She glanced at the graffiti, then at us, at suitcases, water bottles, phones, at me. And I had an uncomfortable thought. What if resentment doesn't always look like anger? What if sometimes it simply looks tired? After that, I began noticing things I had ignored. Venice becoming a beautiful shoal, Bali selling paradise beside poverty, Iceland protecting moss from footsteps. And then another realization arrived. The more I traveled, the more places began to resemble each other. That felt absurd. I traveled to experience difference. Yet everywhere I saw the same chains, brands, hotels, cafes, and luxury stores, the same polished airport aesthetics, the same minimalist rental apartments. Sometimes I woke up and needed several seconds to remember where I was. Tokyo, Berlin, Dubai. Was I seeing the world, or watching it become one large waiting lounge? Then there was something even less flattering. At some point, ordinary travel stopped feeling extraordinary. Paris no longer felt rare. Rome no longer felt overwhelming. Even New York became familiar. So my standards changed. I wanted what fewer people had seen: remote jungles, polar ice, high mountains, places described as untouched, hidden, exclusive. That language embarrasses me now. Untouched by whom? Exclusive for whom? I told myself I was seeking wonder. Sometimes I was merely seeking rarity. And rarity, I learned, is often a luxury business. I tried defending myself. I respect local customs. I avoid obvious exploitation, reasonable arguments, perhaps too reasonable. Because one thought kept returning. 1,000 respectful tourists can still overwhelm a place. Good intentions do not erase scale. So I asked myself, should I stop traveling? I expected the answer to be yes. It wasn't. That surprised me. In Lisbon, a cafe owner told me tourism keeps his street alive. In Thailand, a boat guide said COVID nearly destroyed his family's income. In Morocco, a shopkeeper laughed and said, "You worry too much, just don't bargain like an idiot." Reality refused simplicity. Again, that may be the hardest part. There is no clean moral position. Travel can exploit. Travel can sustain. Travel can humanize. Travel can commodify. Sometimes all of it happens on the same street, perhaps through the same person. Me. I think my mistake was philosophical. I believed travel was inherently virtuous, as if movement creates wisdom. But movement alone changes very little. A narrow mind travels efficiently. You can cross oceans without ever leaving yourself. That may be the real danger. Consumption disguised as curiosity. Collection disguised as understanding. Today I declined a flight. Not forever. Just this one. Cheap tickets. Easy decision. I chose no, not from purity, not from guilt. Mostly because I wanted to ask harder questions. Why go? Why this place? Why now? What am I seeking? And What does my arrival cost? I no longer say, I've seen the world. No one sees the world. We see fragments, moments, surfaces, and people who briefly allow us into their ordinary lives. After 99 countries, I finally know one thing. Travel did not make me understand the world, but it did force me to question how I move through it. Maybe that question matters more than the number. Maybe the real question is not whether we should travel. Maybe it is this. When we visit a place, are we trying to experience it or consume it?